Eres mi homeboy, ¿no?
Sí, claro.
Anyway, time has started. I didn't pay attention to what time it was, but let's switch these cameras around. Introduction screen. We're back with round 5 of the European Championships from Krakow in Poland, 2019. On the right-hand side of your screen, we have Piotr Kucharski. If you were watching yesterday, the hyperspace qualifier, he's playing Finn with Heroic. Lieutenant Bastian with Integrated S-Foils, Kovanel with Heroic and Leia Organa, and Yen Nam with Heroic Black One, S-Foils and Pattern Analyzer.
You can sit up.
I need to do something here to fix this for a second. Give me a second.
Just to save some time.
Just shuffling.
Yeah, just to save time.
No, this. Right, and on the other side of your screen, we've got the man, the legend, 2-time, 2 national championships in 1 year, Timo Raabe from Lübeck, Germany. For some reason that card won't load. Crack shot, IG88D, that'll be the, what's wrong with these cards? I have no idea, but anyway, that's Kucharski, right, with the IG88D?
Yes.
All right, and the Forlom with Crack Shot and Pushing Out Cybernetics, and the Latsurazi with Crack Shot 000 and Uncar Plug. No idea why those aren't loading. Have I still got internet connection? Looks okay. Right, now let me get this overlay fixed while they're busy doing their dials. And I'll introduce you to our guest.
Okay, I'm ready.
I think I've got all that sorted out now. Anyway, over here. So I am joined to commentate this round by Marcelo Soto. Marcelo Soto, captain of XTC Championship Team Spain. Yeah, championship winners.
Good afternoon.
Yesterday. Good afternoon. Awesome job by yourselves yesterday.
It was amazing.
Yeah, especially after like last few years, it's been a bit more difficult for Spain. It's been difficult to form teams and stuff like that, and it was amazing to see you guys do so well yesterday.
You can move both of my stations.
Yeah, because on Saturday, the first day, it was just we just achieved 3 victories. So
it was normal. It was like there wasn't anything spectacular about your run on the first day.
So we went home thinking, okay, it's
the same as any other.
Yeah, more or less the same. We have good feelings. We lost to France on the first round.
Yeah.
But thinking that maybe we could do better. We lost one with final salvo and other one on the last round, getting one damage on one ship, getting half. So and losing that game. So.
Yeah.
Well, could have been 4-1. It ended up 3-2. So.
Yeah. Okay. And then on the second day, you had like a really strong resurgence. And I remember when we first spoke about like the people you'd pick for Team Spain, I was like, no, yeah, they're good. Yeah.
No, they're good players, and they proved it. So anyone that said that we didn't have a good team this year, now they have to accept the truth.
Have to eat their hat, as we say in English.
Yeah.
Right? Let me get onto the chat as well, so we're working with that. So you've all had a nice celebration yesterday, I suppose, right?
Well, it wasn't nothing too fancy, but we have a good dinner, some drinks, but we were really, really, really tired.
Yeah,
so
I can imagine.
We had to get up early to go on a visit to Auschwitz today. So we thought maybe at 1:30 was enough. So we went home. And
that might be something I end up doing on Monday, visiting Auschwitz, because it makes sense, huh? To be so close and not go see it. And we don't fly till like in the evening.
No, I know.
I'll think about that. Right. So yeah, we're going. 1M incoming. Maybe, you're right. Right, I made a mistake there. He's right. Yeah. Oh,
So these ships are barely touching here. The Forlom and
the Lazarazi,
they won a 0 or
yeah.
both of them?
They went 0 because it's their stress, right? He's got a little salt
Yes.
stress token and a normal stress token. Let me double check the time. 1 hour 5. There we go. Okay, done. So yeah, we're playing now, 5th round. Both players are undefeated. We already saw Piotr win the Hyperspace Championship the Hyperspace qualifier yesterday in the last round, getting his invite, which he hadn't had an invite until yesterday. And he does have money saved up to travel to the World Championships.
So he will take it.
Well, he's got to. The problem is he's got to double check with his wife, and he's got to organize a visa.
Right, no, but they have enough time.
Well, that's what you say, but then
but they're Polish. Right?
Yeah, the
Something
Polish people
Polish.
have to go through the visa application process. They have to go to a consulate or an embassy to apply for the visa, which is what happened 2 years ago at the Coruscant Open. The Radoslav, who won in Poland, in Germany, he wasn't able to make it, and so they gave his place to Andrew Bunn from Team Covenant at the last minute to make up the numbers for the event. So it's a bit difficult in that respect. As I understand it, there is a contingency plan in place for if you get to this point, because like we're now talking about the fact that the World Championship's a little more than a month away. And for example, the person who wins here and the person who wins in Australia next week in the System Open,
they will have to hurry to.
There'd be a lot of time. There'd not be much time to sort everything out if you've got the World Championship invitation. I understand they've got some sort of a contingency plan that like there's going to be an overlap period that like in a certain time before the World Championship, if you win the invitation, it'll be valid for both. If you can make it to the first one, fine. If not, it'll be valid for the next one. That's my understanding of something they were planning to do.
Look at it.
He's lost a shield already on...
1 damage going through.
Yeah, on Bastian.
Yeah, Bastian. That is a good range control by Timo.
Timo is a world star player, world-class player.
Timo was paired with Ander yesterday. We have a scam face-off, and it was really, really good matchup.
And 2 men giants as well.
Yeah, that's it. So... I expect a good game here because Piotr is a really good player and Timo is obviously...
Yeah, Timo is an amazing player.
Amazing.
Piotr...
And he's a really good guy also.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't find many people as nice as Timo in X-Wing.
Yeah, because you always expect maybe German people to be more not so warm, I think. And they're nice people, but they need their space.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
but Timo is 100%.
Playing, they're also really straight. And quite clean, I believe.
Yeah.
Fair play. That's what.
They play very straight to the rules. Yeah. Thank you. Gracias. 2 porque no sé si voy a tener tiempo de ir por un otro. ¿Ves? Que lo que hay. And what are we going to do tonight, Marcelo? What's the party for tonight?
I don't know. This is too far from everything.
It's true. I think I'm going to. I know what I have to do after the event tonight. I have to go to Exojos' apartment to wash my clothes because they have a washing machine around the corner, and I'm like, I could clean my t-shirts. So there we go. That's my party plans for tonight.
Yeah.
But we'll celebrate in Valencia, right?
Yeah, that's it. Are you coming for the hyperspace?
Do you know what? No, I knew it was on, and I'd thought about it, and I was kind of up in the air about it. I wasn't 100% sure.
Ooh, did you see that?
Yeah, 100%. Piotr has a really good control positioning, right? Yes.
No, but I mean, he's changing the way the game's going. Instead of changing Kosha, that is what Timo wants, he's changing the pace of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And he played yesterday against Radoslav in the last round and did some excellent positioning against the triple aces.
And you know what? Now with Forlom, he can do a hard stop.
Yeah.
And pass the stress to Lazarasi,
who does a green maneuver, blue maneuver, and removes that stress,
So they can be fortressing there forever if he wants to.
Yeah, but that's against the rules now, right?
No, as long as you move one ship, the others can be...
But wasn't there also some silly stuff that happened at You Get Gen Con and it caused a lot of fuss?
Maybe, but with the rules in your hand, you can do it.
I understood that there was like, if you're, and that you have to actively be pursuing the engagement in the game. You can't just sit around your deployment edge waiting for the opponent to come to you. Because the problem is you get into an infinite loop where the other opponent does the same. Anyway, like I say, it's not something that's hard and fast as far as rules are concerned. Okay, yeah, and position himself very well here to be able to, because he's kind of got himself in a position now where he can kind of choose whether he wants to go straight down the middle of the board or maybe even have the X-Wings kind of turn in and come down Timo's deployment edge.
You know David Diaz?
Yes, of course I know David Diaz.
He's playing a really similar list.
Yeah.
But instead of Nien Nam, he's playing Snap Wexley.
Yeah. Okay.
But the rest, I think, they're all the same.
And David Diaz, everyone who follows this channel should know David Diaz because I think he's the one who's logged most hours on the First Earth channel out of everybody, as he's made it to numerous championship finals.
Well, he played a really different list with Resistance Bomber.
Yeah, in the Valencia regional, made that list famous the world over.
Yeah, and then the British started playing the Bomber.
Yeah, the Bomber was non-existent before.
Yeah,
David played it in that regional in 2018 in Valencia in January, and that was just before the System Open series started up again. And yeah, I can remember
So people discovered it.
Yeah, that was the thing. I shared it around. I said like everyone's talking about how this thing's terrible. Well, check out how it gets to a final, and it was a really good game as well that he played. And we had the funny thing is that the regional in Valencia before that was the one with Lizardo and David playing the Miranda Nims. Oh no, wait! It was Miranda and a bomber, and Lizardo had Miranda Nim.
Yes.
And so the Nim and the bomber died, and it was just Mirandas flying around.
No, but he had a third ship, maybe AB5 or one of those.
Yeah, you're right.
Something like that.
Yeah. And then when it was just left with the two Mirandas, they ended up flying around, but they made a good game of it.
Losing the time.
They made a good game of it because they didn't. It wasn't like, for example, the Chicago System Open final where
they were actually engaging.
They were playing for it, and there was some actual work involved in it, and it's still with that actual effort came down to a final salvo.
Yeah,
it was a good
but
game.
Final salvo, killing each other.
Yeah,
not just wandering around. So
eventually they had mutual destruction. They wiped out both Mirandas trying to get each other. That was an example for me of like how to really play that game out. Even though it's like, all right, the list is this situation is a boring situation. It's just take a shield, recover a shield, take a shield, recover a shield. But then it was like get into closer range, try and get that shot off to see if you can get the more favourable dice variants, which a lot of people seem to think that that's something we have to avoid in most of the game.
That's it. Yeah.
So Timo's still not overcommitted with Forlom and Lats. And explain to me this fire spray.
This fire spray rerolls the one dice on attack or defense if against stretch ships. If they have a stress, then he can reroll one dice.
And has he got?
The thing with this list is that they're all PS3.
Yeah.
So he can move
He can move in whichever order he wants.
Yeah.
And Piotr, we were mentioning earlier how he managed to get his World Classic, his World Championship invitation, but you know he's not out of the running to get the flight. You know, this could be like the whole weekend could like switch around for him.
Yeah.
And he's playing very well. He did very well in hyperspace yesterday out of the 47 players that were there. Now 140.
Yeah, but that was 5 rounds, and today he has 6, and tomorrow he has 5
Tomorrow,
more.
Sunday, day 2, he has 5. Depending on how well he qualifies, he might get one of the buys. Make top 32.
32, 16, top 8, top 4, 5 rounds. With 34 is 5 rounds.
What's 34? Sorry? What are we
Top
talking
34.
about? It's going to be more than top 44. It's going to be 44.
44?
44. It's still 5 rounds, but if you get the buys.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yeah. 34, 32, 16, 8, 4, right, 6, 16, 64, 30, yeah, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 6 rounds.
What?
Oh gosh.
Did for long stop again.
I suddenly just got
Something
sad.
happened here.
Maneuvers with one straight.
Okay. It's okay.
Put it where you want.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, and you yeah, perfect. I don't know why I thought that you made.
He knows where the ship was going.
I moved one straight.
Yeah.
And me too.
I brain farted
Okay.
that you did a stop.
No.
It was a turn earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
De lo de ayer, todo el follón, estas cosas.
It's better to leave it.
Okay, so here, now, obviously the fire spray, because I can't get his name right. What is it? Koshka Frost. It sounds like someone from Marvel or something.
Yeah.
Koshka Frost will be creeping forward as the kind of bait to kind of lure the rebels across the playmat, so that Timo can be in a position to eventually, when he's realised how much they've overcommitted, to move up with Latsrazi and Forlom.
Yeah, but the thing is, those two ships are really, really back. So if he goes fast with Kosha now, she will be on her own.
No, I don't think he's gonna go fast. I think he's just gonna like keep moving her
Or
straight,
maybe
forward a little bit, and making sure that he's making it clear to Piotr that if you come this way, there's a possibility that you can get something, and then he's probably it's gonna be like hammer anvil sort of thing. Yeah, just like those two from the back are just gonna move up and try and bring full force of all 3 ships attacking onto one focus fire. But nope, decides to disengage.
How is going back with his friends?
Yeah. But he's actually moving them rather than stalling, so...
Well, in the first round, he went 1 forward, bumped into Kosha, then Lats bumped into Forlom.
Yeah.
So he moved a little bit, and now it's 1 forward.
So you want to
1 forward to victory.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Like the rebels
it's funny,
do.
like you want to stay in your corner, but in the end you want to fight.
Yeah, I want to fight.
Yeah. Okay. Kova with Leia.
In the XCC, Timo was playing a really similar list, but he had the Houndtooth title
Yeah.
and the Nash tap up.
Really?
Yeah, and he switched it for proximity mines on Kosher
Yeah.
and some crack shots. I think he only had one, and now he has 3.
He's got 3 crack shots, yeah. He's got the proximity mines. Oh, you're telling me he removed 2 crack shots and proximity mines to put the Houndstooth title on?
And the next step up.
And that's the part. What's that like in second edition? Is it any use?
It's just a C95 for 7 points.
Right. But you
And
can
not
deploy
three-
it any time,
three-
right? You don't have to wait until it gets destroyed.
No, he has to be destroyed.
right.
Only emergency deploy.
I said that I don't open it. Okay.
And the token, I didn't touch the
Yeah,
token.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so if
I just understood, open it.
okay, that's it.
Right. So,
Here, shots here.
no range.
Just maneuvering the best position.
Yeah, he's gonna. There's some very cautious maneuvering here going on, and I'm not sure how far Piotr's willing to go with this. I'm not sure. Like, I would guess Koshka's going to do another hard turn to the right. He's just going to circle around in that area. No?
I think he will go between the rocks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Banking to the left.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, or maybe. It's strange because now the resistance, I think they're going to bank in,
Yeah.
so they can shoot anyone or someone.
Yeah.
But we'll see. These calculate tokens,
Yes.
are they from Worlds or from the Coruscant?
I would guess Coruscant because Worlds was not 2.0. There was no calculate.
Oh,
Yeah?
no? Are you sure?
Well, yeah, because the last World Championship was May, first edition, where Simeon de la Pina won. Then it was Coruscant in November, and now we've got World Championships coming up again. This is the first World Championship for second edition.
But they had.
they had
they
second
had-
edition prizes, but I think it was just the templates. They didn't get tokens for stuff that wasn't really announced yet properly.
So must be Coruscant.
I think it's 100% Coruscant.
Have you seen in action Finn? We call him Finn Rao.
Finn Rao, right? Yeah, like I said, I saw it yesterday. It seems weird.
For 30 points, I think it's the best ship in the game.
Yeah, just because of that weird strain mechanic, right? Where
Yeah.
he gets a strain and then loses it straight away.
Maybe they're gonna fuck that because
He-
it needs
he
something.
He said
because
fact. He said fact.
FAQ. Because it's just silly to get the bonus for nothing.
It's an interesting point of view, right? Because yeah, right, I get it. It's like it was kind of like the fire control system in first edition. It's like if you get to the point where you suddenly don't need to do the stuff you're supposed to do, then something's obviously wrong. And so, for example, fire control system in first edition was like I spin the target lock, but I'm going to get it back anyway, so I don't take them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And so in the case of Spin here, it's like, well, I get a strain, I put a focus, I don't do the strain because I'm going to take it away again straight away anyway. So if you're not doing the putting the strain down, then it means there's something wrong with the mechanic.
Yeah. that's it.
If a shorthand version of it exists that requires you not doing what you're supposed to do, then there's something wrong, right? Now, and then there's people that are saying, right, it needs to be fact. It needs to be fact. The card text says that you get the strain while attacking or whatever it is. Really, it should be that the strain
You
gets
get the
applied
strain?
after.
Yeah.
after defending.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it stays until
It
the next
stays.
defense.
Yeah, that's
right. Now, but the thing is that means changing the card text because the card text is written that you get the strain first, get the focus.
And that's what
That's
they
where
want
it's
to do.
broken in that respect. Now, the problem is that altering card text is something they didn't want to do in second edition. That was they avoided it as much as they possibly could in first edition.
Maybe that means that in episode 9, Finn will have a really important role. That's a mind-blowing.
Oh, you're trying to say that they're trying to push him?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's it. He's going to be one of the main characters.
Yeah. I guess,
The original black one.
The original black one. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. But then the thing is, so then the subject is, if they're not gonna alter the card text,
Yeah,
then
without
the alternative is that we just up his points. The mechanic stays the same, but he becomes more expensive.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's a bit of a get out, in my opinion. You know, it's kind of like a cheap way of just like, yeah, all right, well, we made a mistake here, so we'll just like up his points until he disappears, until he's dead.
Yeah, but people are playing him with just heroic and advanced optics, or heroic, advanced optics, and perceptive copilot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a 42 point.
The perceptive
Finn.
co-pilot one is a funny one. I'll admit.
That's the Finn Raabe. That's the powerful one.
Because he gets the 2 focus tokens.
Yeah.
And he's able to stack it up. But really, there's no limit to how many times you can do it. You could attack him 5 times in one turn. He can do the mechanic every single time, right?
As long as you have focus, it works. If you don't have it, well, if you blank out, you can use heroic, but
yeah,
without the focus, it's not so good.
Yeah.
We'll take away Paul. Maybe this way.
Okay, Timo helping by marking Num. And yeah, like I say, I don't know where they're going to overcommit here. I can't see it happening.
I was tempted to, but not this one.
So he zeros with Forlom. Goes straight with Latsrazi, and as I said, turns right with Koshka Frost. So you did, yeah. If you were the Rebel player in this situation, what would you be looking to do?
The resistance?
Yeah, the resistance player, sorry.
I don't know, I'm a scam player.
Yeah, but I'm just
I'm
saying.
with 100% with Timo right now.
Faced with a situation like this where you're just going to creep in closer and closer and they just keep, not stalling, but kind of like playing for time, really. And you just keep advancing, and do you feel like you're just kind of walking into the trap, or
maybe try to flank him?
Yeah, but then the second he overcommits to a position for flanking, Timo will alternate his positioning. Right now, he's good to have Eloasti kind of 4 straight through and maybe boost to get out of arc of Forlom. He'd still be an arc of Latsrazi, but he would get pretty close to being able to do some damage. It would leave him super exposed and then separated from the rest of his squad. If he manages to tank out 1 turn, but like I say, I mean, like that's maybe because he has to be able to flank. He has to do it fast like that. He can't come in over the course of 2 turns because Timo will just correct his positioning.
Yeah.
I was too scared. I was looking a lot on that. I was thinking of going in 3 bank or 4. Yeah. Forward, and I was like staring here. If this
it's too scary. You can do the scary, minus the scary.
That's why
Mexican standoff.
Yeah. Okay. I think there is no shots. Oh, that's close. Yeah?
No, not in your arc.
Yeah.
Oh.
In your
Yeah,
arc.
yeah, in the arc. Yeah,
in the
you're
arc
right.
it's out.
Maybe I have you in like base to base, but not in the arc.
Fin row into
You
Kosha
only
Frost.
got this,
Yep,
I think so.
got a range.
Kosha.
Koshka.
Played well on the range.
Dress goes to nuts.
Yep.
Okay, let's
But
go.
Kosh got out of position.
Lazrasi.
Good for you.
The thing is with this stalling that
Yeah, but he do.
you're not gonna use
Most
the
of his
last
marking
Rasi
action.
mechanic. It's when
Yeah,
at the beginning of the combat phase you spend a lock
yeah,
in order to get a tractor token
yeah.
into the ship. So with small ships going into the asteroids, a really powerful mechanic
Yeah,
because you can get someone on a rock so he's not shooting and you get -1 agility.
yeah.
So
Yeah. So for now, I mean, like I say, I think that's kind of like the way Timo wants to play it.
Thank you.
He's got himself a nice open space in his corner of the play mat. They've boxed all the asteroids into the middle section of the board. Really tight knit formation from the asteroids, giving him a lot of ample space to move around the edge and just kind of stick around in this corner. And I kind of feel like this is something he did. Like when he placed that first rock, which is the one that's
Which one?
the one that's at the top right. When he placed that first rock, he did something very particular. He took out the free range 3 ruler and the range 2 ruler, and he put the range 3 ruler from his deployment edge out, and then the range 2 ruler from the right edge, his right edge of the board, in to make a kind of a rectangle shape. And then with the one straight maneuver, one straight range ruler, he kind of created like a 30-degree angle from where the range 3 to 2 mark was. I'm kind of. Let me see if I let me draw it on the screen, and it'll become a bit more clear. So he put a range 3 ruler down like this. He put a range 2 ruler down like this, and then he had like a range 1 ruler that he put like that to work out where he's going to put that rock.
in that way, Piotr couldn't put one of the small rocks on that corner. If you go too far front, maybe you can fit one of the small ones. One of this one.
Yeah.
The mustache.
Yeah. What are you trying to say? I'm not understanding you. Sorry. What would?
If you leave too much space
Yeah.
on here because of the 2-2,
Yeah.
if you go 3 and you go too much,
Yeah.
then you can fit.
I
the
guess that's
small
what he
one.
was doing, is making sure that there couldn't be another
Yeah,
rock placed
that's it.
closer to
Yeah.
the corner,
That's it.
and making sure that he could get the maximum amount of space in in the corner that he could.
Yes.
Right? Which kind of gives me the impression that like the other 3 rocks he's placed are probably those 3 big ones, especially after Piotr's placed the small ones on his deployment edge.
So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's no doubt about that. You don't win the German and Belgian nationals back to back without knowing what you're doing. And I think it was the same list as well that year. I think he just took the same list to both tournaments and ended up winning both of them.
I think it was different list.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah, as he called it.
It was the German national 2017 and the Belgian national.
Because one was
was
Bob
about a
and
month
Nim.
later.
One of them was Bob and Nim.
Yeah?
And the other one I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure one of them was that list.
Yeah, you might be right.
You can ask them.
I'll ask him afterwards. It's not like the biggest bone of contention. It's just I remember talking to him about it. It's just like, I didn't go along thinking I was going to win it. I just went along to play, and I'd already done well at the German national championships, so I didn't need to.
Yeah, better it'd be good. Yeah.
Okay, so here is where things are going to start to get interesting. So now Koshka's moved into range.
And here I have to think.
But the other two stay the same.
He's thinking right now. Nope, stay the same.
Okay. Comma. Player. It will be right.
This layer?
Yeah.
Uses
Because
layer
otherwise it would be
to
red.
do the reverse maneuver as a white maneuver.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Stress. Stays.
Okay, with Ankar Plat, after you partially execute a maneuver, you may suffer 1 damage to perform wild action.
Yeah.
So with Lats Rasi, he can bump into Forlom, take an action and suffer 1 damage. Well, the other way around. So he can take the target dog and do his shenanigans with the target dogs and the target token.
likes my stresses, so probably.
So it's not so bad.
Yeah. Okay. Focus. Okay. Shooting base. My 5 doesn't have a shot.
But the ship has to be in range 1
So you're freeze.
of Lats.
Okay, so here comes combat finally. Lats has range to Finn.
So the only choice?
Or no, basically.
Let's take the Forlom.
It's out. It's out. No, it's out.
It's out? Okay. So range 3, yeah.
Yeah, nothing will happen.
And on Finn gets 3 focuses.
And
You have to roll.
those dice.
Yeah. We take the Kucharski range 2.
Yeah.
Koshka at range 2. Firing on Finn gets hit. Focus. And there you get an evade and a blank.
And let's say that if
That's
it's cocked.
Yeah, but it's enough for this.
Yeah. So for the future, anything cocked.
In the future, that was
Yeah.
Okay. And full on.
You wanna check?
No, I don't.
Oh, sorry. Back it up as you think it was. Sorry. So you have
Range 3 obstructed
to Bastion. Or to maybe do you want to check the
Bastion.
Okay.
Okay, so full on fires on Bastion. Blank hits. And he's rolling black dice,
I will spend it.
which is fine. That's okay.
Just wanted that.
Yeah, I don't
Spends
want
the
to take
focus.
First we'll shoot Finn. And he will shoot. Koshka has 2 defense dice.
Yes.
And Lats will have
They will have 2 defense lines.
2 defense and
2 defense.
2 defense for Forlom.
Right.
So everybody has a 2 defense dice. Great.
Finn has
So,
decided to
okay.
shoot to the
Let's shoot Forlom.
Going now
to
for
focus,
full on. Yeah.
focusing.
Dice, range
Yeah.
3. Let me think. Do I want to give a heroic?
2 blanks.
This will be heroic.
Heroics into
And
a hit
now
and a
for
crit, I think.
Yeah.
And here you've got a blank,
Oh, to
focus
Forlom,
and a evade.
Yeah, to Forlom.
And 1 shield.
So 1 shield. Yeah.
So 1 shield on full on.
And I have to give this dice somewhere else because I'm not remembering to not to use them.
Just close the box for the
No, but I have the tokens here, so. Okay, so now Bastion.
Okay, next round.
No, Bastion. Range 3 abstracted to Forlom. One.
Right, so
Save.
hit,
Yep.
and
Now we're
saved. And they go back to dials. Oof. No real exchange there of damage. No real active engagement. Now the 2 X-Wings will be coming into range.
Stresses to nuts. Just for
Now
info.
Finn has to do a blue maneuver.
Yeah. Which is just as 1 straight, banks, and 2 straight.
And the 1 bank is not blue.
1 bank is blue.
Yeah.
1 straight banks. 1 straight and banks are blue, and the 2 straight. And this. So 30 minutes left in the round, and we've got 1 shield taken on each side of the board. Ultra cautious play. Timo's got some serious thinking to do regarding his manoeuvres, which makes a change. As for now, it's been pretty standard. He's just been kind of circling around. Now that ships are actually getting into range, he's got to try and work out where he's going to go. So Finn takes a one bank to the left, removes the stress, focuses. Bastian. There's one straight. Edging forward.
Okay, freeze.
Going forward with Folom. Wow. Full throttle.
You know what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's doing a 2 straight. Three straight.
Yeah. And slotting in behind. Yeah. This is the position he really wants to be in. He's kind of in the thick of it there, and as it stands, he may even have caused a block on Yin Num.
Oh.
Creates target locks.
Now Finn is going in a rock. That's what I meant.
Yeah. And Yin Num, one banks in to the right. Fits. And maybe out of arc of Forlom there. Maybe. It's hard to say with the YV blocking most of the view.
Okay, beginning of combat.
I think he's out of arc.
Yeah, it's hard to say with all the stuff in the way.
Yeah, but you sit here.
Yeah, I can see the base, and and the peg covers the line, but I imagine it goes. It's evaded. I'm just saying it's hard to see.
Can I take your model? Because I would like to see if Koshka has.
I think you are not able to take the model out from the rules. The models have to stay on the base. If you look from here, you can maybe see it.
I will take the stress.
Okay, so
One stress for you, you have.
Yeah.
one stress from Razi for Bastian. Tractors Finn onto the rock.
roll for the rock.
Crit. Then your 5s.
Yeah. Firing. Ninnam.
Range 1
Only on the nuts.
Looks like range 1.
I think they're saying that. Oh,
Now I will lay it, and you have more space from here.
I will just pinch in those.
Okay.
yeah.
This, I think no.
Out.
Yep.
It's out of arc.
Okay, then range 1 to Lats.
Yeah, he's not got arc on Forlom, I guess is what they've decided there. So he's firing on Latsrazi, range 1, Ninnam. Gets blank, hit, fit, focus.
Yeah, I'm thinking about focus. Give me a second.
Second is over.
I will spend it.
Spends the focus for free. One blank. Latsrazi takes 3 damage.
You're 4.
To lose all shields.
Maybe range 2. Could you hold the lats? No, range 3 for sure. Yes.
Range 3.
Yep. Kova.
Yes. Yes.
Hit, blank.
2.
Might even be a hit crit.
Does she have 3 primary? You haven't put a red maneuver.
Sorry, I will roll again.
Yep.
Okay.
So he rolled the extra die because he thought he'd done a red maneuver and that wasn't the case.
2.
So he's rolling again, still gets 2.
1 damage.
I'm sorry about that.
No problem, Piotr.
1
we
damage
have
card.
1 damage.
Found it.
On to
Yeah, but I
Latsrazi.
don't like to make mistakes.
Everything's fine. So, post-band is focus, right?
Yes.
Our star was full on. Let's see if it's unobstructed.
I'm holding cover, so and for
I think it's obstructed. Yep, obstructed.
Okay.
Okay, so firing Forlom on Kovanel for a rock. Timo rolls hit,
So 2 damage.
and a blank. And Piotr rolls a blank and a focus.
I will spend it.
Yep.
Spends the
damage.
focus, only takes 1 shield.
I think Bastion is out.
How do you want us to help you? I think it was close.
Bastion is out. Bastion is out.
So,
Just 1 defense die?
yeah.
Okay, to Koba.
Range 2.
Okay, firing on Kovanel. 1 hit, 2 hits and a blank.
One.
And there's an evade. Crack shots
So 2.
for 2.
With a crack shot.
Yeah.
Where is it? Costco?
Better than the Nasta Pop.
Yep.
Bastion?
No, that's.
Nuts. Yeah, sure.
That was the Koshka firing, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Forgot about Bastion
That's
ability.
obstructed, right? It's been.
You wouldn't let me give a target lock on Bastion
No. Why?
because I
have
damaged
one of these
nuts.
two.
Mm-hmm.
Too late.
Yeah.
It's not a must, right?
Yeah. I just asking. You can say what you want.
Too late. This is obstructed, right? Yes.
Yes, because it's.
So you have again your 2 dice,
Yeah.
right? That's not good.
So, Latsrazi has a choice here of firing on Bastion, Finn, maybe even
21
Ninnam.
minutes remaining in your round. We will begin pre-registration for tomorrow's Day 1B event. Starting at the
There you've
end
got
of this
1 hit,
round.
1 crit, 2
So
blanks.
for any of you who have not participated in today's event,
And rolls at least one evade, if not two.
for tomorrow.
Range 1, I think.
Please go to Willie at flight control. His hand is up in the air and the corner there. So go see Willie and we will pre-register for you. Thank you.
And I will spend the focus. Yeah, correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 focus means it takes 4 damage.
And you will get a second stress.
Yes.
4 hull remaining,
Yep.
and it's half points.
Yeah. With 20 minutes to go in the round, the first point.
Who did Lats Rasi shoot?
Razzie shot at best the fin, I think. It didn't do any damage.
Take off the ship to check to eyeball it. Because I was asking if I want to eyeball it the arc of the ship, and I asked if I can take the ship out. Is it possible? Or
¿Quién es el de la izquierda?
if it's in the rules that I cannot take out the model to eyeball the range.
You wanted to take off the model to eyeball.
Yes. Can I do it or not? For the future, because now I don't need it.
And we didn't make the shot, so.
Or could you check it in the
In 1.0 at least it wasn't the rules.
Yeah.
If you can check it for future.
Estabas diciendo de la
Yeah,
gorra,
thank you.
vale. Okay.
yeah.
Alright, no, so he shot at Bastion. So a difficult fit here for Piotr. He's currently in the lead. And if he gets a good position, he might be able to take Latsurazi off this turn.
Yeah, but where's Timo we're gonna go? Because the furlong is not the U-wing that can turn 90 degrees.
Oh yeah, exactly. He's got to go over the rock.
I think we have to play a bit faster.
Okay.
And maybe even the transport could block him onto the rock.
Yeah, because he cannot turn K-turn.
Yeah. But those I had already, and this one.
Did you see? I was, you know how after the ETCs, I always do a bunch. I always look into the data. You know, sort of person. I've always been like this, looking at the data and stuff like that. And you see, I put up a thing on the XTC
But it doesn't
page.
work.
It doesn't work. It does work now. This morning it worked. I don't know. It's not important. It's not. Thing is if not everybody fills it out, then it's not got much use. But if everybody could like at least put in, yeah, I did 5 wins, I did whatever, and that way you can kind of see how the factions get, how well the factions did, you know, in each team, see if there were like particular players that stood out amongst their team for their performance, you know.
I have everything
All
documented,
right, cool.
everything from
Cool.
all the matches, so I can send it to you.
Awesome.
Judge, when does the stunt pilot crit?
Trigger?
Trigger, because he moved over the rock and got the crit. Can you please?
Fill it up,
Fill it up. What?
Just when
Oh,
put it in the Excel, and share it again, so I can
So you can what?
put it in the captain's group again.
just if you
All
get
right.
some
Okay.
extra damage.
Right.
Skip on stress?
We will have a meeting on Sunday in order to vote for 2020.
For what? For 2020? For location? For what?
No, the location it will be.
Say no, and I agree with that.
Maybe we have to vote, but it probably will be binded to the Euros location.
Yeah.
So Kosha's turning in, probably in the rock if it doesn't bump.
After executing, perfect.
Someone got a stun pilot crit because they're asking about how stun pilot works with rocks.
I'm just putting this down.
Yeah, I see.
No. Or is it Finn's got a stun pilot? Oh.
Okay, mine is just that. Should have taken in the one bag.
Okay, and
Can you get it up?
One damage card.
Yeah. Stun pilot. One blank.
Yeah, but he's on a rock, so he's not shooting anymore.
Yeah.
he knows. Okay.
One straight.
Yeah.
Bumps with Latsurazi into forearm, and then forearm will probably move across the rock now.
I will go for a damage.
Takes a damage. With target for the uncarved blight effect you were talking about before. Being able to take a free action and target locking.
Onion.
Onion num.
Okay.
And follow.
Yes.
Using his cybernetics.
Contraband cybernetics get
Stationary.
activated.
Get focus, taking a target lock. This one.
Loads, a huge action and economy there.
Yep.
Why stress?
Feels like stationary. Red.
Okay.
It's
so
like
you
a
still
push
get
the limit
stress,
from
but you
1.0.
can
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just do action.
And then you pass the stress to
Layout.
the other guy.
Yeah, he's not done that in this case.
Now, Neil. I will take the bastion. Will not.
So he's doing a 4K or a 4
I
straight?
think so, but doesn't matter.
I don't know.
4K.
I can't
It's
see.
9 near num.
It's clear. You can
Yeah, it must be, huh?
Must be.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot.
I can't hear you. What did he say? I didn't hear.
Sorry for coming this
All
way.
right. It's not like don't even bother
No?
because you'll just irritate me more.
I fucked it up.
It won't go any further, my fellow. It won't go any further.
Okay.
This way. So they
Just
don't come to it.
I've done that 5 times today.
Yeah?
What did you forget?
To close it and to barrel heal.
Yep.
So I would have.
I said I needed an extra tensor
your
barrier.
gimbals
Why?
because-
and
There's
you
nobody
couldn't-
playing over there.
Now you will barrel me here
Playing
and I will
over
have
where?
no shoot. So
And on the
for
third
pattern analyzer, I
Because
got
it was
stress
Armada.
because I'm on
Yes.
on this one, there's one map. That's the Legion.
Now.
Beginning of
Oh,
combat.
now.
second action.
All day it's been
the action
Armada.
Phase
Okay.
will be probably there is hope on there for long. Yes. After this
I want to take a focus unless Bastion takes a second stress. Okay,
Yeah, I understand that. Thinking, second, will be third. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
then I will tractor you.
Looks like they finally worked out everything that's happening. And yeah, near barrel rolls. Oh, this is a tractor beam, right? Okay. Yeah, they're at the start of the activation phase. They used Lats Raabe to give stress to Eloasti.
He's on 1/2.
Lieutenant Bastion, I should say, sorry.
So he has 9 hold? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
But you don't have a shot on me and you just
On
have a range
Forlom.
2 to
Range
Forlom.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, he's shooting Forlom.
Yep. So 1-2 and a focus becomes free. And there's an evade.
1 evade, 2 shields.
2 shields.
Now my 4. Range 2 into Lats.
Yeah.
Now I made a red maneuver, so 3 dice.
And 2 focuses and a blank.
Who is shooting? Kova? Yes.
Yeah.
I took the stress, so you don't have this. Because
You took it, okay. You said it's okay. You said it's okay, not that you...
I said it's okay to take a stress because I will have either one and third one.
Not discussing, we got it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
That's second stress, everything's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Just decide on the focus.
It will be 2 shots.
What's happening?
He's deciding whether or not to spend the focus or not.
Least decide now.
Because there was...
I know.
Because of the... One sec. Blank, nothing. Because of the... because he took the second stress on Bastion, they hadn't removed the focus token from Lats Raabe, and he removed that because they just remembered it, and that's what was happening. 1-2, 3 hits, 2 focuses, so takes 1 crit, and that's a blinded pilot.
Range 2.
Wrong ship.
Or... Not an arc. Range 2 not obstructed. Hit it crit.
3.
Easy as that.
2 hits and a crit, and there's an evade and a blank. Takes hit and a crit. And a
Ion token before engage. Yes.
disabled power regulator.
I have. So, thank you.
So now Timo goes up in points.
Stress 2.
Timo's up in points, yes.
10 point maybe.
Can you pinch the...
The asteroids.
The ship is not important.
With 7 minutes to go, and I think that was
Ship
part of the
moves,
plan.
we are in range 1. I know it's out because it's just on the nubs. Now you move to rock.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
There's no range 1.
So, boss, Lats or Pushko?
I'll go for lots.
Okay.
And then back to dials, right? Some complicated interactions to follow. So yeah, he's got the ability for Lats to give a focus, to give a stress to one of the other ships, but he has to take off his focus token, right? With Lats, he gives a stress token to a ship.
No, he removes a target lock in order to give him a target token.
A what token? A tractor token. So is it Forlom that was doing the stress?
Yeah,
thing?
Forlom was trying to reach Bastion, but he was out of range, so
Right.
he had to give the stress to lats.
Okay. Okay, so now I think it's just going to be more of this kind of like blocking up play. He's in a good position. He's got arcs covering most angles. So, I mean, Piotr can try and swarm around him. He's ahead on points. But from where Timo is, he's going to have arc on most of the positions that Piotr can get to. So, like I say, I anticipate Forlom doing a stop maneuver. And Lats and Koshka just kind of bumping into them.
Yeah, but maybe he has to kill Kova in order to cover the cost of losing Lats Razi.
True, that's right. He's on 3 hit points. If she goes down, he needs to be able to kill something. But I think he's not far from killing Finn. And Finn, well, depending on where Finn goes, Finn has to stay out of arc of the fire spray, basically.
Finn is going to do a 2 straight.
Yeah, and Kova is in arc for both Forlom and Lats Razi from where she is. I think he's got enough to be able to take her down from wherever she can go.
Did you get any of the Spanish players on stream?
I've not. Hang on, let me think.
Today, I mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, I was thinking just now about David for next round. If he's 4-on-1.
No, but it's the same list.
Yeah, I know that was the thing that had me turned off. No, I don't think I did. I had Juanito commentate. So.
Did you have Alberto Nogales?
No, Alberto Nogales was on the other stream.
So you can have it now.
Is he winning 4-1?
I think so. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he lost now.
If he's 4-1, then it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Anyone who's on 4-1 would be a good choice right now. The only thing
Also,
about Alberto is he's playing a swarm and
Tony Stark was going. Was doing. No. He was 2-2. He's 3-2 now.
yeah. The only thing is that like the swarm with Albert today they're running really quickly between rounds, and I don't want something I'm going to take too long to set up. You know, because I don't want to be having to say, oh, it's taking us too long, we need extension, stuff like that.
It's too early.
Yeah.
We're not going to time. It's we're not delayed. I mean.
Yeah, but they'll still go fast. You watch.
Yeah.
You watch. Those pairings will go up, and in 2 minutes they'll start the clock.
Dos hojas en blanco. Dos hojas en blanco. Sí, dos.
Preparing your list for tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Wow. So this is going to be the last round.
The list for tomorrow.
It's for tomorrow? You're going to play one Y-Wing?
Vale. Aquí no. Do you have a pen? No?
It's on the table, my pen, so...
On that table?
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry about it.
No worry.
No, I take the long.
They're on the last minute of the round.
So probably through the shooting, it will be the last round.
Yeah, that's
1 minute 30 on the official clock.
Yeah, but dials are almost set, so
No, yeah, this is the last round. There's no.
he didn't deploy a single proximity mine, so he might think of he's not going there.
Who has?
But maybe Kova's doing one bank and that's it. So it's not gonna overlap the mine.
Yeah. But if I'm honest, I don't know.
Something happens. Okay.
Yeah, there's not much to say really. It's just a question of waiting for Timo to make up his mind. Time's running out.
No, time is run out.
Have you heard anyone say that's time around?
No?
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
I've not heard anyone say last 5 minutes either. So
Oh.
I'm trying to work out if anyone's attent enough. Which may well be Fran.
Maybe what's Fran saying.
Yeah, they have to play around with the microphone.
Yeah.
Exiting players, that's time on the round. Time on the round.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to have another game that runs over considerably because our star player can't make up his mind. Carlo went like 15 minutes over. I was like, dude, I needed to go to the toilet. I was desperate.
Okay, system phase.
Here we go. He's dropping the proximity mine.
Yeah.
Might as well. He bought it for a reason.
Now there's no reason not to drop it.
Yeah, it's the last round.
Oh, 3K.
Okay. Try and get shots on lats. Use this layer to be able to do a red maneuver with Bastion.
Because it's you can adjust it afterwards.
It's out of time.
It's here. And you can adjust it. You can now adjust it to the front or the back. So. Front, back. Up to you.
Forlom is stopping by.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I say, I don't think lats are. Oh, so Koshka might move through.
Four straight.
Can you take
Yeah.
away Forlom from here? Yeah. Thank you. These two should connect again. Yeah. They do. Perfect. Double.
Okay.
Kosha has to
Bumping.
do 3 damage to Bastian,
Yeah.
Taking
and he can re-roll 1 dice, and he has 2 calculate tokens.
And you don't have a stress.
And Timo gets another damage on Latrasi for the
For what? Help me. What?
for the
Well, he's already got it. Or
Ungar plot.
bumping into that.
he's already got it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not something. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Yeah, 7 cards.
Nienam. And Kova just bumped into. And Nienam is going into the rock.
Yeah. With the tractor beam.
Either way, so.
Hey, you won't give me my calculator, I assume? Oh, wait. Yeah, you won't give me a calculator, you will get stressed somewhere, I don't know, I don't mind. But I will tractor you. On that rock.
Yep, so Ninyama goes into the rock, takes some damage.
So, no shot here, your range 2 at Costco.
So firing Koshka, 2 hits, takes 1 shield.
Two left, right? Yes. The iron doesn't matter. Yeah, I have to go to Cobra.
Firing on Kova.
2 unobstructed.
All
Reroll
focuses.
1 2.
And 1 evade and something. I guess it's evade by the way he's reacted.
So if he kills Latrasi, he wins.
Okay.
Sorry.
Not Symphony and Rage there.
Yeah, one dice. Because of first
Yeah.
Two hits and a blank. 1 evade
Yep.
on Nienam.
Now.
Now he's just got to get his 2 attacks on Latrazi
to
to do 2 damage.
With Koshka and that's, yeah, I thought that you will do it. Finn first.
Finn fires first.
Range 2, I will take the short one. Yeah, range 2.
Blank.
Heroic. First, Finn ability and heroic.
Okay.
So
2
Finn
blanks,
gives him
heroic.
extra dice, yeah, heroics. 1 hit, 1 focus, and a blank. Hit goes through.
Go.
Just got to get. Oh, it's
crit.
face up, and it's a fuel leak.
Bastion, range 2 in 2 laps.
It doesn't matter.
Bastion firing range 2. Gets
target
1 and
That's
2.
it.
Target lock becomes a focus.
2.
Evade.
He's down.
Dead.
Yeah, because you take 1 for the pump.
And that's
So
game.
It looks like Timo lost it in the last second there. Thank you, Marcelo, for joining me.
Lucky last
Welcome.
round for you.
Yes.
Anytime.
Congratulations to all of Team Spain for your monumental
maybe
effort yesterday.
This one.
Yeah, and I took 1 shield
And
for the
we'll
rock.
be speaking to
You
each other
took,
again shortly. I'm
range
sorry, I'm
one
going to go give them a briefing at the table.
And I have 1 die.
But even if you kill Lad and I kill Kova,
Yeah.
that's a good shot.
Yeah, you won.
I win.
Yeah,
So
I know.
everything's fine.
I know because you
Or-
checked my list.
Yeah.
That was a crazy match. Thank you again. You played really, really well this list. I can see that. I tried to remember about everything, and the stress took me out. Okay, so I took 80 of lat because lats is
No, you took 67.
lats from 67.
And I've got
Half of Kova and half of Finn.
29 and 15, 34. 44.
44. Okay.
Sign that, man.
What?
Sign it.
Never signed it.
No? He signed it, so you might as well sign it. I won't go into interviews because we took too long, okay? Sorry, guys. Well done, Piotr.